Your door. 5, 6.
Welcome, y'all. REACTOBER 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. REACTOBER day 12. It's Lala is back. We are back in this thing on these reactions, man. Okay? But before I jump into the reactions, I would just basically want to jump into a few different chapters. You understand? I am sexy girl today. Girl. So, let's jump into it. So as I said, I'm sexy girl today. And I just want to say thank you for everybody that's rocking, okay? Fake supporters. Love you the most, but hate to see you grow. That's when the real madness show. Knock, knock. Trick or treat. Lights off. Come out and play, okay? It's the Lala way. It's Lala, okay? You may say, what happened to... It's Lala. Oh, that is Lala. It's gone. It's Lala here. I don't care about feelings. I don't care about you. I don't care about nobody, okay? I come and do it and say what I want to say, and then I hop off, okay? I ain't got to open my ears or my eyes to absolutely not or nothing. Do you understand? Get it. Got it. Done. You understand? Fake supporters. Let me holler at you real quick. See, I made sure I came in here for trick or treat because, see, I guess you looking for a trick or you looking for a treat. Which one is it? I ain't got nothing for you. You understand? Fake supporters love you the most, but hate to see you grow. That's when the real madness show. So what's the point of supporting somebody if you can't support them for real? I'm just saying. Man, you support them to stay down, but once they start to move up or you start to see them elevate, you so mad. Why is that? Yeah, okay. Strong Mommy Chrissy. Y'all see, I put a short out yesterday about Strong Mommy Chrissy. As I said, I've been sitting in the background, been sitting in the cut, and I just been watching in these YouTube streets. As I told you, I wouldn't really focus on the drama. I'm just trying to get my head straight. You understand? But it's a lot of things that she said and I seen that is saying, oh, wait a minute. I see what you're doing here. But see, the thing of it is, like I said, I put out a short yesterday. I guess a lot of people don't like it, but I'm going to tell you, if you supporting me because, you know, I high-fived, I jumped on the bandwagon with everybody else because everybody in all this, guess what? Lights out. It's time to play. Knock, knock. Trick or treat. Who's there? It's Lala, okay? It's just that way. So if you have a problem with me speaking on her, go ahead. Leave. Unsubscribe. It's just that way. Because, see, I ain't jumping on the bandwagon with nobody. You understand? I'm not playing this game of, okay, well, look like she is being liked in the YouTube streets. So in order to get my views and stuff, guess what? Let me like her too. Let me like what she do. Let me speak good about her. Da-da-da. No, that ain't the way you play the game. The way you play the game is continue to roll solo. You understand? Don't change and stay in your own lane. You understand? If y'all can't accept me for what I give and who I am, I don't need to be accepted by you. That's what my first reaction gonna be today. We just gonna run down the line. We gonna put it out on the table. You understand? Boo hoo hoo. Yeah, okay? This is what I'ma say. A lot of y'all pick sides. A lot of y'all pick apart. A lot of y'all try to find the difference. A lot of y'all they all in the same boat, okay? Just because you coming up a little bit, you still in the same category. I'm just saying. Anyways, let me continue. Strong Mama Chrissy, who you dissing? Cause right now you straight ass kissing, okay? That's what you doing. You trying to kiss everybody behind in these YouTube streets. So won't nobody come back and jump on you or talk about you. Or you want everybody to like you. But see, this is what I'ma say. Who gonna protect you now, Dick? You know, your little favorite reactor, she gone. She's gone. Okay, I think, you know, she gave a lot of good in order for people to see a difference in you, but she gone now. And see, I listen to you talk and you try to talk like you never been in a situation. You never been where these ladies was. You never. I'm just saying, when did you jump off that high horse? I'm just saying though. But anyways, like I said, you want to be like so bad in these YouTube streets. Who gonna protect you now? Lights off, knock knock, trick or treat. It's me. It's Lala, okay? Oh man. So tell me, do y'all know about the A, okay? They call her Slay, A to the Slay. She thinks she's slaying, but somewhere in there she is confused because the only thing that she is doing is laying. Do you understand? Laying on every corner in the YouTube streets. Playing around with the different meats. You understand? Different meats just to get a plate of food to eat. I mean, come on now. Where's your worth? You understand? Why is it that so many of us let these guys, okay, stripped us from our dignity of who we are, okay? I'm grown. I'm a woman. I shouldn't be out here and have to sleep with him and him and him trying to find and make my way. I'm just saying. What y'all know about that A? She say she's slaying, but I say she just laying on every corner. You understand? Moving along, Jasmine Dukes, what it do, okay? I guess you thought I forgot about you. It's what you don't do that allows me to continue to talk about you. I know that I did apologize, but guess what? I take it back. Sorry, not sorry. You know how sometimes in those situations you have people apologize for certain things that they do, but somehow, as I would say, or as I heard before on Her, She, Me, we all are imperfect, okay? My imperfections of me being imperfect allows me to see perfection sometimes, but sometimes I can't. And at this moment and at this time, I can't see it. So sorry, not sorry. Let's move along, okay? Anyways, continue to allows me to talk about you, okay? Because you're putting up with an Nigga. Ain't nothing changed. I've been gone for a long time and just came back. And guess what? Ain't nothing changed. Now, one thing that I do know and I did have very understood is that we supposed to be changing. Things around us supposed to be changing every day. If I have been gone for more than 4 to 5 months and I come back and everything is still the same, something's wrong with that. Putting up with an Nigga that makes you feel blue. Because he really don't want you. You know that. You know the deal. You don't need nobody else to tell you about what you doing and what he giving and why he treats you like this. It's nothing new. And then let me say again, y'all, Strong Mama Chrissy get up here and sit and want to go rah-rah with the next and say, oh, this my sister, this and that. But I'm going to tell you, birds of a feather flock together. You understand? Because, see, I ain't hanging out with nobody that's giving less than me. I'm not hanging out with nobody that... Y'all know the rest. That's just like me going out here hanging out with some people that's selling drugs or whatever it is. I ain't in that because that ain't who I am. That brings my value down. Do you understand? Moving along. As I was saying, he make you feel blue every day, okay? But the only outlet you have is YouTube to come on and put on a smiling face and put up these stupid topics like getting married and having a baby. If he was going to marry you, he would have married you before you had Legendary. I'm just saying. So what make you think a ring and marriage is going to come with another baby? Help me out. Help me understand. The only thing he love about you, JJ, is what you do for him. I mean... You going out, you buying him vehicles and but what big gift have he bought you? You understand? What have he done for you? Not only for you, but you and your kids, because as I always say, you are a package. You deserve better. I'm just saying. Moving along. Oh, live crack life. Live crack life. What a life. Hopefully it will be all right. It's not a child in sight. Yeah, I said it. I went over there. Ain't a child in sight. I guess you wasn't bossed up or caring enough. Karen. I was like Karen. Enough to win that custody fight. Is that what it was? Was you not bossed up enough for the courts? Or was you not that Karen enough for the courts? Because you didn't win that fight. Yeah. At least you tried to go to school and do something right. I wonder how it feels to sleep at night, knowing all you had to do was treat your kids right and stop selling your soul for the YouTube views. You understand? I do anything for a view. I forget about my kids for a view. You understand? I can care less who's watching for a view. Mama Stella. Then that's where I question, what type of mother is she? Because I would think she would tell you different. You understand? I'm just saying, though. But I guess the apples don't fall too far from the tree. Yeah. Moving along. I wonder how it feels to sleep at night knowing all you had to do is treat your kids right and stop selling your soul to the YouTube streets for views. Now, what can you do? Kids over everything. Remember that. In every situation where y'all have kids, kids is over everything. Kids is over your man. Kids is over everything. Kids is over your fun time. Kids come first. If you see your kids are in a bad situation, in an uncomfortable situation, what do? You try to correct the situation. You don't display the situation like everything is good and great. You don't do that. Okay? I'm just saying. Anyways, moving along. Sleep comfortable at night. But now I see Gerard was right. Everything you was serving was fake. Right? Right. The only thing you had to do was you should have stayed in Texas and you could have kept your 3 blessings. You understand? But instead, you drove to Florida to taste the water. You understand? And with tasting the water, you start to drown even further. You understand? And you continue to say he was less than, but now he is in control with the upper hand. How does it feel? How does it feel? How does it feel to have the tables turned and the things that you was doing to him, not allowing him to talk to the kids, not allowing him to see the kids, all those things, how does it feel now? You don't like it when the shoe hit the other foot. You don't like it, what they say, when the rabbit got the gun. You don't like it, right? You don't like it when that black queen over there got to raise your kids because you have lost custody of your kids. You don't like that. I'm just saying. Sometimes we need to take a deep look at ourselves and get in a full reality check. You understand? Figure out who we are and what we are giving and what we are speaking. Because somewhere in there, somebody will snatch us up in order to get our life right. But like I said, it was good to see that you was trying to go to school. Do something good with yourself. Then I see you might be working. That's a good thing too, because YouTube ain't doing nothing for you. The only thing YouTube has done for you is got your kids snatched. Now, run the views on that. Moving along. Peach McIntyre. Please don't cry, okay? Dry your eyes. I seen you crying. I seen you cutting your hair off. I seen you going through a phase. You understand? I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's for sympathy. I don't know what it was. But as I said, please don't cry. Dry your eyes. It's your choice, okay? It's your choice to lose yourself behind the daddy guy, okay? Your soul so much desires. Married or not, you cannot stop him, okay? You can't stop him. You can't make nobody love you. You understand? If he ain't never been loved the right way or he don't know what love is not about just making babies. That's not love. You have to have the love built. You understand? Because see, y'all just making kids, but then you on YouTube cutting your hair off. You on YouTube crying. You on YouTube having an emotional outside meltdown. But this is your daddy, right? Exactly. You put yourself in the positions that you want to be in. It's not our problem. Seems like a personal problem. That's your problem, okay? Self-healing, okay? Sometimes we have to heal ourselves first. I'm just saying. Moving along. It's so clear you want to feel loved by him, but somewhere in there, he don't know what love is, and he don't know how to love. Sometimes he don't even know how to speak and talk to you. I'm just saying. Communication is a big factor in a relationship or a marriage or a so-called marriage or a divorce or whatever it's called. It's a big factor. We don't have communication. If you can't talk to me, you can't answer my questions. We don't have nothing. I'm just saying. And then when you get money coming in the picture, money don't solve anything. Money only make people happy for, just a little bit, but it doesn't stop what they are doing. It doesn't stop if they are hurting you. It doesn't stop if they ain't loving you already. It's just, I mean, what more can I say? Then I will move along and then I will say, but somewhere in there, he don't know how to love you, okay? Please remember, be humble, okay? You don't want your made-up empire to sink under, okay? When I say sink under, have y'all ever known somebody that can have everything, okay? They can have everything and then they wake up tomorrow and all of that is snatched away. This big bag, big bank. But how many supporters do you thank every day for your big bag, big bank? See, I hear you and I see you displaying your revenue and you doing all this. But how many supporters are you thanking for what you have? It ain't you making the money. It's the people that's supporting you. You understand? And I would think instead of slapping your revenue in their faces, don't fumble, okay? Don't fumble the bag. Facebook and YouTube can be gone any day. Any day. All right. Those are a few people that I just want to bring up, just what I was thinking for the moment. And those are the people that I will be reacting on. Everybody that I said, okay? And there's one. There's another. I sit back and I watch, Beloved, the seafood lady. You see her son, Zeddy Chunk was on here and he was dating this lady, right? But the thing of it is, it's not that. Because, see, I like Zeddy Chunk. I mean, I like watching mukbangs sometimes. Because, hey, y'all already know I can't eat all that. So I just like to watch him eat. But it don't matter how much money you have. Sometimes when you get on YouTube and you start displaying or talking about family or whatever the case may be, sometimes you can read between the lines and you see the difference. You see how she treats one and not the other. It's obvious. Favoritism is real, okay? And you say all the time that Zeddy Chunk is a private person and he been left home. And why did he leave so early? Okay? But then I see that Darius is always on your hip. You always going where he is. You always around him. But you never make them trips to go spend time with the other one like that. But then that's where the question that I would ask, and then I would want to ask so many people. When you are in a relationship or you are in a marriage and you already come in as a package and your husband, okay, I would say your husband, he took both of y'all in, okay? He took both of y'all in, but then you wind up and had Darius by him. Do you feel like there is a difference within the treatment? I know not all the time because, see, some come in and they love the kids just as their own. But you have a lot of guys, they don't know how to do that. Or they treat them different. And so that be one reason that they be so ready to just get away. And once they get away, they want to stay away. You understand? But there have been so many things that I have seen, even when he had COVID. You didn't run to his rescue. Even though you couldn't be around him, still. You understand? Still. But then I would say if there was the other one, it'd be different. That's why I say we have to be careful what we displaying, because sometimes people can sit in the background and see what it really is, even though that's not what you're trying to show. But I feel the favoritism is there, and it's not cool. Is it because the other one is part of the girls and he's not? I don't know. I be want to understand. That is somebody I never talked about before, but I had to bring that up. Okay? I had to bring that up because, yeah, it's something going on there, okay? And then when he was going through this situation, maybe he is in this situation and maybe he can't keep a relationship is because at the end of the day, he might just need a hug because he don't know how to love. You understand? So many people are corrupted because guess what? It starts at the head. If I was never loved correctly at the head, how can I love anybody else? Tell me what's wrong with this picture here. Everybody that I have spoke about is dealing with something. You understand? Something. Jasmine, don't know how to love, okay? Looking for that type of love, but looking for the love through the wrong people. It's clear, okay? REACTOBER, day 12. Y'all ready for reactions? I'm ready for reactions. This is what reactions gonna be, okay? If I ain't what you want, if I ain't giving what you want, y'all know what to do. I ain't gotta tell you what to do. You do whatever is best for you, okay? Reactions will not be every day, probably 3 days a week, maybe, okay? I don't know. Y'all know I am doing 2 channels, so maybe 3 days a week. We back, okay? Jasmine, stop making yourself look silly in these YouTube streets. Strong Mama Christy. It doesn't matter how you put your words together to make your words sound good and everything come out great for the reactors to amen you and not go against you. It's one thing that she said, y'all, and I seen and alive and I heard, and that is one thing that made me shift a little bit, okay? And then I'm going to speak on this and I'm going to get off because that's a whole nother reaction. I heard her say that Hefty, I'm not going to even call him Hefty, okay? Chris did not want baby Legendary, okay? He did not want no kids with Jazz. That was understandable. We already know that of how he treats Jazz. But then she come back and then she said, out of all the kids that she had, she ain't never, okay? And I gotta say that again. She ain't never had now one of her baby daddies not to want no kid by her. Okay. And? Because then that's where I would say is, you ain't with now one of them. You ain't with now one of your baby daddies. Ain't now one of your baby daddies been around, okay? So at the end of the day, also going back and seeing the twins' father speak on YouTube, he didn't want no kids by you. I'm just saying. That's why I say, sometimes you got to watch yourself and watch what you speak. Because sometimes if we go digging and go back, we know what it is. Then I got one more thing to say and then I'm off. She also made a statement that all her baby daddies want her. But if that's the case, where's your husband? He ain't came back yet. And don't try to make it sound good and say he ain't came back because you don't want him. I'm just saying, you got kids with him. He left you. But it ain't about who left who and the kids. It ain't, none of that ain't cool. You understand? But it's when we get in some situations and we feel like we up on the next and then the other one is down here. Even though I say, oh, that was my sister. Don't play it, because me looking at it, you can't compare, because basically y'all both are in the same boat. Do you understand? Even though you're climbing out of that boat a little bit, y'all are still in that same boat. You're no different than Jazz at all. Okay? At all. And I have to say that. Now I done got on here and I done spoke good of her. But when you start doing the things like that, come on now. We know that the twin daddy did not want them twins with you. That's why he was not around. What about the rest of the kids and they daddy? I'm just saying. Everybody wants you. If they wanted you, don't you think you would have help and they would be with you? Stop looking for an amen and a pat on the back and a high five from these YouTube streets because you over here lying. Real recognize real and real recognize fake to the fullest. Then you talk about health. I'm sorry, y'all. You talk about Chris and what he did and putting his hands on Jazz and this and that. Well, you was in the same situation. That's what I'm saying. Different faces, but same situations. And the same situations is because birds of a feather flock together. That is why you can't depart yourself from Jazz and Olivia, because y'all all are one, okay? It doesn't matter how many lace fronts or how you paint your face. You're still the same. But I can say you are climbing out, but you ain't all the way out, okay? Stability. You still haven't got full stability for your kids. I'm just saying, and I spoke about that in my short. And I don't know who ain't like it. You ain't like it, oh well, because it's the truth. And that's what it is. And like I said, I ain't biting my tongue. I ain't jumping on a bandwagon. I ain't giving what somebody else. No, I'm giving it's la. And that's just what it is. Y'all don't like it. Y'all don't like it. Okay? I ain't here for you to amen or high five me. I'm here to call out what I see and call out for what it is. And that's just what it is. Anyways, y'all, I'm done for this Reactober Day 12. Okay. It's Lala is back. Okay. And we back. Yeah. And we back. Y'all already know. It's Lala in the La gang. Okay. In this thing. Peace.